I'm going to stretch you on
Yes.
this, and I'm just going to focus on robots with no AI.
Yes.
Robots and two aspects of robots. One, they are machine, and second, not focusing on the fatigue management part of humans. Why do robots be considered any different than, let's say, a mobile phone in a commodity space? They're just machines, and they are levers. They help you to leverage technology, make your life easier. In an operational sense, each and every invention or each and every machine which has replaced a few people from a workplace or few people from a particular place. Why? What's so special about robots? Why they are considered special versus or considered, given the debate which is happening in the UK Parliament about all this?
So personally, I do not believe it should be different. You're absolutely right. Mobile phones create lots of opportunities and take away many jobs. Let's take a very concrete example. In Edinburgh, the sort of traditional black cab drivers were up in arms against Uber and the Olas of the world, but they have now adapted to the concept that it is democratized. There cannot be a single monopoly over service. So I think this is exactly the same stage where robotics is going through. So that's no different. From my perspective, it isn't very different at all from a mobile phone or a computer, a personalized PC that was the specialty of certain labs 15, 20 years ago. And so I think physically what makes it different from people's perspective is because robots actually use the data and change the state of the world. So we call robots the arms and legs of the Internet of Things. So Internet of Things is all about connectivity and data, but it doesn't change the state of the world. Robots will act upon this world and make a tangible difference in terms of the state of the world. So that's a big difference. So from an external perspective, from people who see that, they think it is significantly different. But the only difference I see between a mobile phone and a device like this is robotics is called the arms and legs of the Internet of Things.
On that positive note, any message which you have for engineers who are on the verge, computer science engineers who can, or electrical engineers who are on the verge of doing research versus becoming specialist robotics engineers or AI developers? Anything for them?
Okay, the one thing I have to say is that I think there is a role for all kinds of people in today's society. Whether they are coders, whether they are designers, whether they are people who conceptualize solutions for a whole global system. So it's about finding your niche, not following the crowd in some sense. So you're a good example of that. I think you're a person, the reason why I found you really interesting when I was talking to you for a brief amount of time is because, I think you're somebody who broke the norms in terms of what is a traditional career and sort of really follow your passion. So I think that is important. I think that is hugely important because in terms of driving something, it's not enough if you just do something that's 9 to 5. You need to have the passion for doing it. And if you are not suited for a particular kind of thing, it can change. And it's no point sort of doing something that you don't care about. I enjoy going to work in my case because I'm excited about the new kind of things that you do. Of course, you need the support of a huge network of people. So in my current role, my amount of actual research I do is actually quite minuscule, but I direct a lot of research with the right team around, with my PhD students, my postdocs. They are the ones who keep me young in my sort of thought process. And I think that's what you need. And so for me, it's about being passionate about what you do. From an engineer's perspective, it's about finding the passion. And for the Indian government, I would say it's about helping reduce the red tape on all of these things, giving people the freedom to express themselves and reducing red tape. That will really propel the economy and the research here.
Passion and freedom.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Professor. It's an honor and it's a privilege to do this. And I'm sure every engineer and every person who wants to become an engineer or wants to become anything will benefit from that. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.